What's up, everybody? Chuck Bailey with the Bass Channel here, and today we are going to be talking about the Violet from JHS. Let's go. So you may be wondering, what the hell is a Violet? Well, so were we. JHS reached out to us and asked us if we'd be interested in checking out this new pedal. This is a signature pedal from Lari Basilio, a Brazilian guitarist extraordinaire who has amazing chops. Granted, we were a little confused because she's a guitar player and this is the Bass Channel, but we don't shy away from effects. We enjoy them. So we wanted to give this a run, and when JHS was like, you guys, check it out. Let us know what you think, right? We want the bass community to give us their insight on how this pedal would work for us as bass players. So we did. And it's, what's the word? Interesting. So this pedal itself is kind of like a hybridization of like distortion and fuzz and overdrive, but it has this really cool focus on mid frequencies, which gives you, if you play bass and you use those effects, kind of the upper hand when it comes to signal retention and kind of having access to EQs that you would sometimes lose without this kind of EQ controls available to you with your signal chain. As bass players, you may be familiar with a certain historic green pedal that tries to do what this does, but it doesn't have the control capabilities that this pedal gives you. So if you swear by said green pedal, maybe you would want to check this out, because I can tell you from a bass player's perspective, and you'll hear it also, it's pretty good. If you like those styles of pedals, the fact that this can do that and more with these controls that you have available to you is handy. But enough of my personal kind of wankery when it comes to explaining these things. Why don't we just hear it straight from the source? Here's what JHS says about this pedal. If you know Lari, you know she loves power leads and a strong distorted sound. She's often been compared to Andy Timmons, but where his sound is warm and sustained, Lari's is precise and pointed. We worked with Lari to develop a device that could do both really well. The Violet is designed to act as if you were adding a new and ultra-flexible distortion channel to your clean amp. The mid-range control is before the distortion circuit, which makes it a great tone-shaping option. It also stacks very well with other distortion, overdrive, and fuzz devices. Here's the thing. If you're a meat and potatoes player, you should probably stop watching. If you've already watched this, thank you for the view. But this doesn't cater to bass purists. What this does is it gives you kind of a direct spiritual link to the bass gods of effects like Billy Sheehan, Lemmy, Cliff Burton, dialing in these mid frequencies and giving you a little bit more access to that bitey, distorted drive that we all fell in love with those said players is what this does. I specifically like this pedal, not just on its own. I like it as an accessory or a supplemental pedal to some of my preferred distortions and overdrives that I like in my mix. And your mileage may vary. Can it stand alone? Yeah, of course it can. Any pedal can. But the question is, will it suit the song by itself, right? Now, we are going to do a video for this for the guitar channel. So if you guitarists are excited to hear how this sounds for the actual instrument it was essentially made for, please watch that. That's going to be coming out shortly also. But for us bass players, for the bass channel, this pedal's pretty rad. I liked it in my signal chain. I ran it with my Funzy board, not my gigging board. My Funzy board has all my digital and my analog pedals on it, and I got to really mess around with it before and after certain pedals in my chain, and I really liked how it kind of supplements, right? Gives a little more of that boost to my tones that I prefer. And I think that's where this pedal really shined as far as my opinions and my use goes, is that if you're looking for that little extra oomph, dialing that in with this because of these controls, this parameters that they have for this layout, a little more volume, a little more gain, a little more emphasis on the mid frequencies, and you can maintain your low end retention with the bass control as well. This gives you everything that happens when you use those effects all in tandem. You get that tone suck effect. And as great as that may sound, it's actually quite terrible. And as a bass player, you don't want that because it thins your signal, it thins your sound, it thins out the bass, and that is counterproductive to what we're supposed to do as bass players. So, in closing, JHS, this pedal's rad. I like the colors. Props to Senora Basilio. I don't know how to say Mrs. Basilio in Portuguese. I'm sorry. She's a Brazilian virtuoso, and her guitar playing is phenomenal, and I feel like such a schlub watching her play because she makes it look effortless. If you have not seen her play, look her up. It's phenomenal. JHS, this pedal is super rad. Thank you everybody in the bass channel for tuning in for this. Be watching on the guitar channel for our full review for this for the 6-string things as well. This is Chuck Bailey with the bass channel, and we will see you later. And oh yeah, here's Wonderwall.